Well, thank you for joining me and giving up some of your precious rehearsal time.
No worries, Barney.
So, what initially got you into comedy?
I was a writer for a long time, and I wrote things like The 11 O'Clock Show and The Treatment on Radio 5. And I was in a car with a comedian called Bob Mills, and I said, Bob, it's not fair. I write a joke, I get paid once. You tell a joke, you get paid every time you tell the same joke. He said, be a comedian. I said, but I've got no charisma. He said, doesn't matter. I was like, really? Oh, okay, I'll do that then.
And it's been going well?
Yeah, very well, yes. I've kept the writing on, I've done the comedy as well. So it's a nice combination of stuff, all of it creative and all of it in slightly different areas. So I don't get bored because I'm doing something here and something there and something elsewhere.
Awesome. So I imagine with that kind of writing, you're writing with a lot of very big names, very well-known people. Yeah,
I've written for quite a lot of telly and radio. So there's obviously big people with that, but I do a lot of live writing as well. And so the first set I ever did, I was thinking, why don't I just write myself 5 minutes as if it's for someone else? And then when it didn't get laughs, I was very relaxed about it because I think, well, what is it that somebody, like a headline comedian, brings to this material? Because if you put it to somebody else, they get big laughs with it. Why aren't I getting those big laughs? And being relaxed about that and knowing that the performance side was something that had to come in was, it was just something I didn't worry about. Lots of people worry about bad gigs and I never really did.
Wow. That's really interesting.
Well, the nice thing about what I do is because the writing is so precise and down to the full stop and the commas, when I go off and do something on stage, it's much more relaxed, it's much more friendly, it's much more free form, and it's like two sides of the personality. Yeah. It's the very strict side and the very playful side, and they come together in this rather, I hope, nice organic way.
Oh, that's awesome. So I imagine working with these people been a big influence on your performing side?
You kind of have to put your head in their space. When I used to write the news quiz for Sandy Toksvig, and one of the things that I got as a piece of feedback was you really got her voice. And that's quite interesting because then you think, oh good, I can take all the jokes that she didn't like and put them in my set tonight. But then you find you're sort of turning into Sandy Toksvig on stage. You're thinking, how can I make this a bit more Ian Hawkins?
So was it a bit tricky to find your voice, having spent years kind of moulding yourself onto other people?
Yeah, there's a lot of shuffling around and trying to make sure that it was genuinely me. And the only way I can do it is to say that it's not a performance at an audience, it's an interaction with an audience. It's much more like a conversation. And one of the things I found really important from the get-go was making sure it wasn't just, I'm going to perform at you. It's got to be a bit more interactive.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I really look forward to it. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Barney.
Sounds like you're going to have a really unique and interesting set.
Well, let's hope so. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're having fun.
Yes!
What about the free alcohol? Are you guys ready for an excellent act?
Yes!
Okay, because this guy is Ian Hawkins, so let's start that cheer going. Let's bring it up. Let's bring out the wonderful Ian Hawkins.
Plunder. Hello, everybody. How fabulously charming of you. Hello, it's nice to be here. Welcome. It's great. Today's an auspicious day for me because today is the day. Sorry, my goodness, you people are young, aren't you? I feel about 1,000 years old. There's so many students in here. You make me feel really old. I'm so old. I've paid off my student loan. That's how old you've all made me feel. Slightly uneasy laugh. That's fine. Today, I don't care because today is a really good day for me. Today is the day my mother came out of therapy. Which is true. She no longer blames herself for me being gay, which is nice. Not everybody realises that I am gay. I don't like the term straight acting. That's not what I am, okay? Because I'm civilly partnered, I fight for equal rights, and I suck a lot of cock. So those are not... those are not the things a straight acting person does, right? Okay, what I am... okay. Yes. You're right there, okay. I feel like I've crossed a line already. No, it's all right, we'll be okay. What I am, you see... I don't like straight acting. What I am is a stealth gay. Okay? So, that's what I am. Anyway, so my mother's come out with this thing. It's called Family Behavioural Transactional Cognitive Therapy. And what it is that when you get... Yeah, it is. And when you get better, you have to find somebody else in your family to take over your position on the psychiatrist's couch so the income stream of the therapist isn't compromised. Would you like to guess who's just had his first therapy session, ladies and gents, today? That would be me, yes. That would be me. This therapist, I don't really rate her. She's weird, is the nicest way of putting it. She has a sticker on the side of her computer that says, "You don't have to be mad to work here, but it helps." That's not good psychiatric practice as far as I'm concerned. And also, she was wearing a dress which left nothing to the imagination. And, I have quite a good imagination. I don't know. Anyway, so we went through the whole gay thing with my mum, and my mum says she doesn't blame herself for me being gay. I said, it's great, but she was the one that chose to have me privately educated. It's a very good school. Sex education, perhaps a little bit more hands-on than Ofsted would normally have approved of. I say sex education, I mean detention with Mr. Vass, Why have you got detention, Ian? I don't know. Perhaps I've lost a little bit of weight over the summer holidays. Who can say? So we're going through all this stuff, and also, she says there's a real disconnect because of my voice and where I'm from and my sense of identity. Because I'm actually, and I feel like I can tell this to you, I'm actually originally from Essex. Yeah. Yeah. But again, nobody can tell I'm from Essex because I have this voice, don't I? And I have this voice because I have ambition. Let's not beat about the bush there. I do. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Essex. Yeah. You sound a bit weak. Have you just come back? Hang on, I've got to check this. How did you get there? Did you take the train?
No, car.
Right, okay, you've got to go by train, right? Because when you get the train, you go through all the stations as you get further and deeper into Essex, and all the girls get oranger and oranger and oranger from a younger and younger age until you come out at Southend and you go, blimey, all the Oompa Loompas. I wonder if is there a chocolate factory around here? I don't know. Anyway, so we've gone through all this stuff, and my mum is now, she's really turned herself around, and it's really nice to see, because last year we had Gay Pride, and a friend of mine's a journalist, and I said the trouble with Gay Pride is that whenever Gay Pride happens, you always put a picture of a drag queen in your paper, and it's just not representative of me as a regular, honest to goodness, down to earth, ordinary gay man. And so my friend went, okay. And we had Gay Pride, and then my mum phoned me up the next day, and she said, Ian, your picture's in the paper. And I was really excited. And there was a picture of me waving a little rainbow flag, and underneath it said, Gay Pride, a lesbian yesterday. So you've been really splendid and lovely. Thank you very much, and have a great night. Bye-bye.